I just thought I would talk to you about some issues that are so important to our country and to all the folks here. And, you know, one of the first questions a lot of people ask are, you know, you had every reason not to run for president. You've been so successful in business. You have a wonderful family. His family's here with us tonight, and he just he could have sat back. He could have enjoyed.
Here they are. Melania, Ivanka, Jared. It's Ivanka's husband. We're all set. And I said, Ivanka, please have the baby in Iowa. It would guarantee victory. Thank you very much. That's very nice. Thank you.
I brought my whole family too. If you guys would stand, Becky and Trey and Wesley, right here. But my younger son just got married at Mr. Trump's vineyard, and it's near where we live. And my wife pointed out to a crowd earlier today that we paid full market rate to use that venue, not 1 penny discount, even though he offered it. So.
Actually, when he said we insist on doing that, I doubled up the prices. I figured, what the hell?
But it was worth every penny. It was a beautiful venue, and I'm so glad my family was able to join us. But what motivated you to run for president when you could have just sat back and enjoyed your business successes and your family and you know the for a national politician, it's such a vicious atmosphere now. It's the scrutiny and the lies. I heard several lies told about you today by some of the other candidates.
No, these people are the worst. I thought real estate people in New York were bad. These politicians are the worst liars. Wow. They are terrible. These are terrible.
One of them.
They'll say anything. It's like incredible. Actually, we saw one. We were both amazed at it. It says voter violation. Did you see this today? The Cruz campaign. Voter violation. And it's like an official document being sent to people in Iowa that they have to get a vote because they're in violation. And then they have grades for different things. And it says F. And it's so, I mean, it's terrible. I've never seen anything like it. And I guess your attorney general's investigating it, and it just came out. But I said, that is really terrible. It's a fraud as far as I'm concerned. But you're in a rough business over here, I'll tell you what. And one thing I said before, Jerry, you haven't had a winner in Iowa in 16 years. We're going to have a winner, you better believe it. You're going to have a winner this time. You're going to have a winner. We're gonna change that. That's a bad spell. 16, that's a lot of years.
Well, one of the candidates said you voted for Obama both times, and I heard you tell Bill O'Reilly the other night that you voted for McCain and Romney. And
I was on the committee.
Yeah, and you helped them raise money, and so it's just they'll stop at nothing. And it was anyway. But
one of them actually did. They said I was pushing Obama in 2008. I was on McCain's committee. I liked McCain. He was a nice guy. It was a tough deal for him. I mean, that was an election that was tough to win because of what happened a couple of months previous with the economy. But, you know, the last election we should have won. That was the Romney election. I mean, sad. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying sad that we didn't win it. And one thing I will say, Obama, and you have to give him credit, he was on television every night. He was on David Letterman, Jay Leno. And Mitt was not around very much. And I'd call their campaign and say, why is he not going on television? He's got to go on television. He ended up losing. That was an election that we should have won. That should have been a victory. You had a failed president, and that was an election that should have been won.
Well, by the time Obama leaves office, Iran will have $150 billion of money that they don't have now. They're the leading state sponsor of terrorism in the world. And tell us what you'll do about that.
Well, I use that deal all the time. A lot of you have heard some of my speeches, and see all the press we have back there. Look at these people; they just never stop. But a lot of you have heard the difference.